So, Burnham vents her outrage at Gabrielle's decision not to speak to her, but to Pike instead. This was the thing that she had woken up and told Culber that she was ready to talk, and then Burnham was going to beam down, and it was like, oh, not to you. She'll talk to Pike. Pike beams down to the facility where Non tells him that he will not be able to cross into the containment field, but come up close enough to it that he can speak with Gabrielle. Burnham tells Pike that she had come to rescue her daughter, but that he had deceived her. Gabrielle claims that she knows nothing about the 7 red burst signals and tells Pike he has to delete the sphere archive to stop the AI from evolving.
Yeah, see, this is the thing that got me to, like, even when I was originally watching this episode, it was like, maybe it was Burnham then. If Gabrielle is unaware of all that, because all that stuff would have happened in her past, regardless of past, present, or future for the Discovery.
Right.
So she definitely would have been aware. And, like, you know what? I don't really care for Gabrielle's, like, attitude that, like, most of this episode, it's just very off-putting. It's like, your daughter is here to help you out, and you're just, you know, we'll get to that.
So that actress, I can't think of her name right now. That actress I know from The Wire, where she played a hard-ass cop in Baltimore. And it kind of seemed like she carried that through to this role, you know. So Pike refuses, and Gabrielle calls him a ghost, because I guess to her, everybody's a ghost, right?
Well, yeah, she's seen the whole universe die.
Yeah. Saru protests against deleting the sphere archive, but Burnham and Pike agree that it is necessary. Saru begins deleting the archive, but an error alert sounds, and the archive begins partitioning itself to reconfigure its security directives into a new language matrix. Windows 7.
Yep. Gotta hate it.
Yep.
They still use SQL and Windows 7. Jesus.
Well, you know, they were trying to save money, you know.
Had to pause for an update.
Yep.
And the update got corrupted.
Spock reviews Gabrielle's mission logs and realizes that his logic training and human emotion gave him the psychological balance to comprehend her, and his dyslexia allowed him to process the effects of atemporal dysplasia.
Now, wait a second.
Science.
Spock has dyslexia.
Yes. They've pointed this out in like 2 or 3 episodes this season, that he has Vulcan dyslexia.
Have they really? Because this is the first time I really, I feel like if they had talked about it the last couple episodes, like, they just quickly glanced over it.
His mom brings it up before they actually find him, or the episode where they find him on Vulcan.
I do not recall any times where they mentioned it except for this one, but I'll say you're right. I don't know. We have many, many years of Spock, and never has it ever been established that he has dyslexia, as far as I know.
Nope.
Like in TOS or past that. So this is the first I'm hearing about it.
Yep. I remember they established that his heart is where his liver would be if he was human, that he has a third eyelid, that he could use psychic powers, that he knocked people out with a neck pinch. I remember all that stuff. Dyslexia
Sure.
escapes me.
Maybe Vulcan dyslexia is not nearly as crippling as human dyslexia can be.
Yeah, maybe
that's it.
Maybe they can deal with it or something.